the man who made football look easy. There are footballers who score goals. There are footballers who entertain crowds. And then there are footballers who control entire games, without running faster than anyone else. Xavi Hernández was not built like a warrior. He was not the tallest, not the fastest, not the strongest. But with a football at his feet, he became the brain of an empire. He didn't just pass the ball. He dictated rhythm. He controlled space. He controlled time. For almost 2 decades, Xavi became the heartbeat of both FC Barcelona and the Spain national football team. This is the story of the boy from Terrassa who became football's greatest conductor. Xavi Hernández was born on January 25, 1980, in Terrassa, Catalonia, Spain. Football ran through his blood. His father, Joaquim Hernández, was also a footballer and played professionally in Spain's lower divisions. In the Hernández household, football wasn't simply entertainment. It was language, culture, identity. From the moment young Xavi could walk, a ball followed him everywhere. While other children played casually in the streets, Xavi studied football. He watched games obsessively. He analyzed movement. He memorized passing patterns. Even as a child, he saw football differently. But there was one problem. He did not look like a future superstar. Small, thin, quiet. Many doubted whether he could survive in elite football. But Xavi possessed something far more dangerous than physical power. A football brain beyond his age. At just 11 years old, Xavi joined the famous La Masia Academy of FC Barcelona. This changed everything. La Masia was not just a football school. It was a philosophy, possession, intelligence, movement, control, and Xavi fit perfectly. Coaches quickly noticed that while other boys chased the ball, Xavi understood where the ball would go next. His idol was Pep Guardiola. Like Guardiola, Xavi played with elegance and intelligence rather than brute force. But the road was not easy. There were moments when coaches questioned whether he was athletic enough. Football at the highest level was becoming faster and more physical. Could this tiny midfielder survive against giants? Xavi answered the only way he knew how, with the ball. Every training session became a masterclass in precision. Pass after pass, movement after movement. Slowly, the doubts disappeared. A future legend was being born. In 1998, Xavi made his senior debut under manager Louis van Gaal, and immediately, Barcelona saw something special. He played with maturity far beyond his years. He didn't panic. He didn't hide. He demanded the ball constantly. Fans began to notice the calm young midfielder who always seemed to know the perfect pass. But Barcelona itself was entering chaos. Managers changed. Presidents changed. The club struggled. And Xavi suffered setbacks too. A serious knee injury in 2005 nearly disrupted his rise. There were fears he might never fully recover. But he fought through the pain. And when he returned, he came back even stronger. Then came the revolution. When Pep Guardiola became Barcelona manager in 2008, football changed forever. At the center of it all stood Xavi, together with Andrés, Iniesta and Lionel Messi. Barcelona created one of the greatest teams in football history. The world called it tiki-taka, short passing, constant movement, total domination. But behind the beauty was Xavi. He was the orchestra conductor. Every attack flowed through him. Every rhythm change began with him. Opponents chased shadows while Xavi controlled matches almost effortlessly. Barcelona became unstoppable. They won multiple La Liga titles, UEFA Champions Leagues, domestic cups, club World Cups. In 2009, Barcelona achieved a historic treble, and Xavi became universally recognized as the best midfielder on earth. Some even believed he deserved the Ballon d'Or, but playing beside Messi often meant his genius was overshadowed. Still, football purists knew the truth. Without Xavi, that Barcelona machine does not function. While conquering club football, Xavi was also transforming Spain. For decades, Spain had underachieved internationally. Talented players, painful failures. But this generation was different. Led by Xavi, Iniesta, and a generation of technical masters, Spain finally broke the curse. At UEFA Euro 2008, Spain became champions, and Xavi was named player of the tournament. Then came immortality, the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Spain controlled games with unbelievable possession football. At the center of everything, Xavi. His passing dictated entire matches. And when Spain defeated the Netherlands in the final, the nation exploded with emotion. Spain had become world champions for the first time ever. 2 years later, Spain won Euro 2012. 3 consecutive major international tournaments. A level of dominance international football had never seen before. Xavi was now officially one of the greatest midfielders in football history. But football spares nobody. As the years passed, Barcelona's golden generation slowly aged. Spain's dominance collapsed at the 2014 World Cup. The team looked exhausted, predictable, broken. Critics claimed tiki-taka was dead, and Xavi himself was no longer the unstoppable force he once was. He understood something many legends struggle to accept. The game was moving on. In 2015, after 17 legendary seasons, Xavi said goodbye to Barcelona. It was emotional. Camp Nou wept for the man who had given them everything. He left with over 700 appearances, multiple Champions Leagues, multiple league titles, a permanent place in football history. Xavi joined Al Sadd SC in Qatar. Many fans thought his career was ending quietly, but Xavi saw something bigger. He was preparing for management. Even while playing, he studied tactics obsessively. He analyzed managers, systems, structures. Then in 2019, Xavi officially retired from professional football. His playing career was over, but a new chapter had already begun. He immediately stepped into coaching, and once again, football listened. In 2021, Xavi returned home, this time as manager of FC Barcelona. But the club he inherited was broken. Financial crisis, aging squad, Messi gone, fans desperate. The pressure was enormous. Some believed the legend would fail, but Xavi rebuilt belief. He trusted young players, restored discipline, brought back Barcelona's identity. In 2023, he guided Barcelona to the La Liga title as manager. Yet management brought new pain, criticism, pressure, politics. Eventually, after a difficult final season, Xavi departed the club in 2024. Even then, many fans believed he had laid the foundation for Barcelona's future. Xavi Hernández changed football forever. He proved that intelligence could defeat power, that football could be art, that domination did not require speed or strength, only understanding. He inspired generations of midfielders. Players around the world studied his positioning, passing angles, and control of tempo. Many call him the greatest passer ever, the greatest playmaker ever, one of the greatest midfielders in history. And perhaps the most incredible thing? Xavi did it all while making football look simple. But true genius often does. Club honors, 8 La Liga titles, 4 UEFA Champions League titles, 3 Copa del Rey titles, multiple domestic and international trophies, international honors, UEFA Euro 2008, FIFA World Cup 2010, UEFA Euro 2012, individual awards, UEFA Euro 2008 Player of the Tournament, multiple FIFA FIFPro World She selections, IFFHS World's Best Playmaker Awards, Ballon d'Or finalist multiple times. Some footballers are remembered for goals, some are remembered for trophies, but Xavi Hernández will be remembered for something deeper: control, rhythm, perfection. He was the invisible force behind one of football's greatest dynasties, a quiet genius, who taught the world that the ball always moves faster than any player, and as long as football exists, the name Xavi will never be forgotten.